The day I exposed my husband's secret bank account and his affair in front of his entire company was the same day he realized I wasn't the weak, trusting wife he thought I was. I was the storm he never saw coming. My name is Emily Carter, and for 10 years I believed I had a perfect life. We lived just outside Dallas, Texas, a beautiful suburban home, 2 cars in the driveway, and a marriage that, from the outside, looked unbreakable. My husband, Daniel, was a financial advisor, smart, polished, respected, the kind of man who could walk into a room and instantly command attention. And me? I was the quiet one, the supportive wife, the one who held everything together behind the scenes. I trusted him with everything, our finances, our future, our life. And that was my first mistake. It started small, a strange charge on our joint account, then another. When I asked Daniel about it, he laughed it off. Client dinners, he said. You know how it is. I wanted to believe him, but then came the late nights, the locked phone, the sudden business trips that didn't make sense. And then, the moment everything shattered, I found the second bank account. Not just any account, an account with over $180,000 in it. Money I had never seen. Money he had been hiding. My hands were shaking as I stared at the screen. And then I saw it. Recurring transfers. And a name. Ashley. That night, I confronted him. He didn't deny it. He didn't apologize. He just looked at me like I was nothing. I needed something more, he said. 10 years. And that was all I was worth. I broke that night. Completely. That night didn't end when the conversation did. It followed me into every corner of the house. Every room felt different, like it no longer belonged to me. I walked into our bedroom and just stood there, staring at the bed we had shared for 10 years. The same bed where we planned our future. The same place where he used to hold me and promise me everything would always be okay. And suddenly it all felt fake. I opened his closet. His shirts were still neatly lined up, like nothing had changed. Like he hadn't just destroyed everything. I remember picking up one of his jackets and just holding it, my hands trembling. I used to love that scent. Now it made me feel sick. I dropped it on the floor. That's when it hit me. Not just the cheating, not just the money, but the humiliation. How long had this been going on? How many times had he looked me in the eyes, kissed me goodbye, and gone to her? How many people knew? Was I the only one living in a lie? I couldn't stop the thoughts. They kept coming, louder and louder. I walked into the bathroom and looked at myself in the mirror. I didn't recognize the woman staring back at me. My eyes were red, my face pale. I looked broken, and for a moment, I hated myself. I questioned everything. Was I not enough? Did I miss something? Was I too trusting, too naive? I slid down to the floor, just sitting there, hugging my knees, trying to breathe. I remember whispering to myself, "Get up, please just get up." But I couldn't, not yet, because the truth was, he didn't just betray me. He erased me. Everything I thought I was in his life meant nothing. And that realization, it hurt more than anything else. But somewhere in that silence, somewhere between the tears and the anger, something started to change. The pain didn't disappear, but it sharpened. It focused. And for the first time since I found out, I stopped asking, why did he do this? And I started asking, what am I going to do about it? I remember sitting on the bathroom floor, unable to breathe, wondering how my entire life had been a lie. For a week, I couldn't function. I didn't eat. I barely slept. I almost walked away with nothing. But then something inside me shifted. If he thought I was weak, he was about to be very wrong. I started digging. Quietly, carefully, I gathered everything. Bank statements, hidden transfers, emails. And then I discovered something even bigger. Daniel wasn't just hiding money. He was moving client funds into that secret account. Fraud. Real, serious fraud. And Ashley? She wasn't just his girlfriend. She worked at his firm. That's when the plan formed. Not emotional, not impulsive. Precise. I waited. I watched. And then I found the perfect moment. His company was hosting a major annual meeting. Dozens of clients, executives, everyone who trusted him. And that's where I would end him. The room was full. Suits, smiles, money everywhere. Daniel stood at the front, confident as ever, untouchable, until I walked in. Heads turned. He froze when he saw me. "Emily, what are you doing here?" I didn't answer. I walked straight to the projector, plugged in the USB, and then I pressed play. The screen lit up. Bank statements, transfers, account details, Ashley's name. Gasps filled the room. Daniel rushed forward. "Turn that off." But it was too late. Then came the emails. Messages between him and Ashley, talking about the money, talking about me, laughing at how easy it was to fool me. That was the moment, the thumbnail moment. Him standing there, pale, exposed, as his entire world collapsed in front of everyone. And then I said it, clear, calm, loud enough for the entire room. "This is the man you trust with your money." Silence, heavy, unforgiving silence, and then chaos. Within days, everything unraveled. Daniel lost his job, his license, his reputation. An investigation was opened. Clients pulled out. Ashley disappeared. And the money? Frozen. Seized. As for me, I walked away with something far more valuable. Myself. It wasn't easy. There were nights I still cried. Moments I questioned everything. But I never regretted what I did. Because that day, I didn't just expose him. I found my voice. I realized something powerful. The people who betray you count on your silence. They depend on your fear. But the moment you stand up, the moment you stop protecting them, everything changes. And sometimes, the best revenge isn't destruction. It's truth.
In a world where betrayal cuts deep and justice often comes late, stories like this remind us that strength is born from pain, and triumph rises from the darkest moments. Thank you for watching and walking this journey with us. If this story moved you, please like the video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Revenge Uncut and help our family grow as we work toward our first milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Your support truly means everything.